Ah, Commander. A little bird told me you and your friends went on a pilgrimage to the Mists. I am pleased and a little surprised to see that you survived the journey. What can I do for you?
We're combing the desert in search of something.
You're in luck. I have loads of something. You're welcome to peruse it at your leisure. This is the part where you clarify your statement and tell me what you're actually looking for.
What do you know about the Riverlands? Are there any peculiarities I should know about?
Well, there's a lot of history in those parts. Kind of history that attracts treasure hunters. Occasionally, one would pass through the Grand Sahil on their way south. Eyes alight with visions of gold and glory.
Did they find anything?
Don't know, I'm afraid. But I know someone who might. A Derman Priory scholar stationed out that way. Name of Gluck. If anybody can point you in the right direction, it'd be him. Good luck.
The followers of Ascension are constantly seeking different methods to reach Ascension. Follower Zune and his golem collect forgotten glyphs in hopes of decoding their secrets. Follower Dawnwind fights to clear Augury Rock of the Branded in an effort to further her legend. And follower Adisa searches for slivers of Vlast for follower Lucius Anvilblade to weaponize. At Augury's shadow are several other Tyrians who have come to seek Ascension. West of there is the first camp, where you'll find followers that were here before the Tyrians arrived. Far to the south are refugees from Joko's kingdom. They may know of other places of power.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
Aren't you the Pact Commander? It's a pleasure to meet you. The name's Soon. Big fan of your work. Something I can help you with?
I'm looking for an associate of yours named Gluck. I'm told he has some information on you.
Oh, no. Is he missing again? Again? I don't think I've ever met a more distractible Asura. Here, I'll mark them on your map. Hope that gets you where you need to go. And again, big fan. Don't die out there in the wastes.
Ah! Don't you dare sneak up on me like that! You can get yourself killed doing that in a place like this. I'm far more dangerous than I look, you know. I'm sorry. This place has me a bit on edge.
I'll wear a bell next time. You're with the Priory, aren't you? I need information.
Concerning...
I'm searching the desert for something.
I need more?
A place of special significance. Possibly related to the Dragon Vlast.
You're not working with much, are you? These lands are rich with history, so that could be any number of... Wait, Vlast, you said?
Yes. Anything come to mind?
Well, since my arrival, I've heard mention here and there of an ancient lost city somewhere in the Riverlands. A hub of forgotten activity. Or it was before the fall, anyway. Supposedly, Vlast was born there. If you're looking for... how'd you put it? A place of special significance? The lost city certainly fits the bill.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
No idea. Hence, heard mention here and there. All I've gathered on the topic is rumor and conjecture.
A lost city. That must be what we're looking for. I'd better check with the locals.
Greetings, Wayfarer. Have you come to join us in the search for Ascension?
Maybe later. For now, I need information. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
What about the Forgotten City? The Forgotten are really interesting. They took care of Last since he was born.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
What about the river folk? Suppose they might know?
Oh, yeah! Go ask the river folk.
You'll find them south of here, settled along the riverbank. They'll know more about the story.
Excuse me. Do you have business with Elder Muriel?
I'm searching the Riverlands for something important. I've been canvassing the area in search of information.
She does love visitors. But you should know something. Muriel's very old, and her answers are not always clear. Please be patient with her. And try to speak up. Her hearing isn't what it used to be.
Ah, and who are you? I don't know your face, but I like it.
Oh, thanks. I'm sorry to disturb you, but I was hoping I could ask you a question. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A city swallowed whole by the desert itself. Kesho, yes.
Kesho. Is that the name of the city?
City? No, a nursery, where the forgotten toiled, where Vlast's eyes first opened, where Glint gave us her legacy.
I need to find Kesho, Elder Muriel. Can you tell me where it is?
A terrible journey across terrible lands, beyond the sinking dunes.
I see. Thank you.
When we get moving again, how can we avoid the Forge?
We'll have to head east. Hopefully we're far enough north to avoid the Awaken.
But at least the Forge left us alive. Are you sure risking a run-in with the Awakened is better?
I honestly don't know. But if nothing else, Augury Rock should offer better cover than open desert. Besides, we'll have to head through Destiny's Gorge anyway to get to Amnoon.
I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? Where have I heard that name before?
Whatever happened to that adventurer we ran into last year? Wasn't he looking for some kind of lost city?
Oh, that's right. That was the fellow. He swore up and down he'd found a legendary lost city. And he asked us to join his search for a cut of the treasure.
What happened to him? Where did he go?
See the fissure to the north? He ventured into the caves beneath it, and that was the last we saw of him.
Did anyone go with him?
With so many branded in the area, we know better than that.
Shame the adventurer didn't.
Forgotten statues. And they seem to be guarding that pit. Could this be the place?
Hello everyone and welcome back. I got my skimmer mount and welcome to the next part of the Path of Fire story. I'm on the way forward and I got my skimmer mount and it's so cute and I love this skimmer so much. It's adorable. But we found Kesho, the lost city / nursery of the Forgotten, and they just nurtured Blast and made him the dragon that he is or was today. So let's continue on with the story, and we're just gonna drop down the way forward. Ooh, it's so pretty. Ooh, I actually need to probably turn down the audio just a little bit. Ooh, walk a fine line, achievement unlocked. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the audio just a smidge.
Hello? Commander, are you talking to me? Your signal's really strong. How'd you do that?
I jumped into a deep pit.
Good job! Wherever you are must be on a ley line nexus.
Listen, I found something. A lost city called Kesho. It's buried, so I could use your help finding my way around.
Buried city? Really? Crud, I wish I was there. Describe what you see. Everything, in detail.
There's sand drifts and debris everywhere. And pedestals like the ones in Tarir, with exalted sentries floating on them.
Okay, so we have these unknown exalted.
Something about this exalted. It's moving, so it's alive, but it's not responding to my presence.
Wait, not responding? Poke it with something. No, wait. Don't. That's poor research etiquette. Well, maybe just a light poke? I want to be there.
How would we get these to work? I hope these are actually friendly, but they seem kind of...
I know the exalted in Tarir
Balthazar-esque.
use these pedestals to sleep and recharge. But this is different. This is more like living death. And they have this red glow.
They're glowy red exalted? Ugh, I want you to poke it so bad.
I'm not going to poke the exalted for you, Taimi.
Why not? It's always like... Commander, always ruining the fun. I don't know where else to go. Let's hop on the skimmer. Oh, I love the skimmer. It's so cute. It's so adorable. It's just like a winged manta ray. It's like... That's how I feel like it would sound.
These pedestals are dark. No lights, no sound, nothing.
Maybe the power's shut off. Look for a way to turn it back on.
Restore the power to Kesho. Are we gonna get another exalted city? I don't think so, but that would be awesome if we did.
Here's
I love
something
the exalted.
that could be a console, but it looks dead.
Huh. Probably needs a power source. Look around for a crystal or anything bright and shiny.
Oh, here's the bright and shiny object.
Found a glowing crystal. And a dead body.
And a dead body.
Hope the crystal's not what killed the body. Only one way to find out. Pick it up.
Power cell.
Eat my dust!
So this is probably the power source to power up this exalted room. I'm excited to see what it does. Ooh, I should probably charge my mantras just in case they actually are snobs and they are mean. Exalted. I don't know why. Well, they don't know that. They're not familiar with us, so there's always the possibility of them just being like, I don't know you, die.
Okay, the power's on.
What was that noise?
A door just opened.
Oh, over here.
There's another exalted inside. Not red like the others.
Oh.
Looks dormant, but maybe I can wake.
No!
Oh.
Did Balthazar send you?
No.
A Joko? I will defend this sacred ground with my life!
Wait, I'm a friend.
We don't like Balthazar either. The commander's on a mission to stop him. Balst is the only clue we've got.
What have you done? The pedestals are reviving the forged!
Oh no, those are forged?
The glowy red ones are forged? Good thing you didn't poke them.
You claim to owe Balthazar no allegiance. Prove yourself. Destroy his creations.
Okay. Fastest sleep achievement unlocked. Defeat 2 of the forgers altar before they wake up. Oh. This is gonna be nice. Go, go, go. Burning. Damage. Go, 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 go. All the damage. Go, 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 go. Okay. Go, go. I can do this. No, no, wrong mount, wrong mount, wrong mount. Wrong mount. Don't wake up at 100. Don't wake up to 100. Ooh, we have to just burst him down. Oh, I don't think we were able to do it. We were just blown away. Oh, that's sad. Okay. I do think it's only 3 forged, so that's okay. Oh, so they're forged exalted.
Balthazar's the reason I'm here. He's working to kill Krakatorik, and we're trying to stop him.
I wish you'd come sooner. Balthazar was here recently with that wretched lich Joko.
Apparently, I'm the chosen champion and protector of Glint's second scion, Ori.
If you've been entrusted with the role of the Scion's protector, then it would be my honor to assist you. I am Sadazi. Welcome to Kesho. What you see is what's left of the Forgotten's first attempt to pacify the Elder Dragons. It failed. This site was abandoned, but a few of us remained as its caretakers.
Why were Balthazar and Joko here?
They came seeking the forgotten magics that imbue battle armor with living spirits, the same that created the Exalted. They quickly discovered they could use those magics to create these abominations, the horrors they call Forged. The Red Exalted you fought were the results of their early experiments on us, left behind as mindless sentries. In the chaos, I sealed myself in that chamber to avoid the fate of the others.
That was smart. Now you can help us make sure Balthazar doesn't succeed.
Balthazar thought he destroyed the information you seek, but the sentries he left behind were actually protecting it.
What do you mean?
The pedestals!
Your invisible friend is correct. I can reveal the secrets contained in any pedestal you choose.
So that's quite interesting that Sadazidi is like, and Balthazar and Joko. Wait, first off,
Glint
Balthazar and Joko
was the
probably
key.
have an alliance.
She was perfect for our purposes. A scion of an elder dragon, and a crystal dragon herself, with a mind of her own. We did our work well. Glint actively rejected Kralkatorrik, and she brought forth more scions to join our cause.
That was Josso Escher, one of the Legacy's main architects. Sadly, he was lost in the attempt to convert Kralkatorrik.
Wait, convert Kralkatorrik?
Yes. The Forgotten dared to try, but the hunger of elder dragons is too strong. It proved a tragic failure. More of your questions can be answered by consulting the other pedestals.
Once again, the plot thickens. So they decided to attempt to purge Kralkatorrik of his corruption and his desire to kill everything. Very
The
interesting.
most important lesson an Exalted must learn is, though elder dragons are unimaginably powerful, they can be killed. Each has a distinct flaw. Mordramoth, for example, dominates thought. But its most powerful asset, its mind, is also its greatest liability. Kralkatorrik's unique strength, its power to crystallize objects, is also its singular weakness. Its creations share a fundamental resonance that connects them back to the Crystal Dragon and makes them vulnerable to each other.
A fundamental resonance that makes them vulnerable. Whoa, so that's why Balthazar was after Vlast. He needed a scion of Glint to kill Kralkatorrik. But Vlast's gone now, so that means... Wait, there's one thing I don't understand. If Glint and the Forgotten knew what killing an Elder Dragon would do to Tyria, why would they rear Vlast and Aurene?
The answer is locked behind that door. If you're done with the pedestals, we can proceed.
Kesho is supposed to be my home, but it's more of a cage or a tomb. I prefer the open sky. I feel trapped here. This place reminds me that I cannot act, no matter how eager I am. Not until the full legacy is ready.
That's Vlast.
We encouraged him to record his thoughts for reference and posterity. He didn't contribute often, and was never glad to do it.
I believe it. He sounds super frustrated and restless. Like a genius progeny suffering through Intro to Golomancy.
Ah, Timey. I love that Timey just like all of his own just like, oh, that's relatable to me. Put the spotlight back on me. But then again, Timey's just so adorable that I don't even mind. What? Yeah.
I can't stand it any longer. The constant talk of duty, destiny, the forced reverence. It disgusts me, enrages me. My exalted attendants are durable, but still mortal, insignificant. They quake with fear at the slightest angry hiss. I have a job to do, and the power to do it. They can't help me. Why do they pretend they can?
Sadly, Vlast matured in isolation. We didn't know how to socialize him properly until it was too late. By the time we realized Vlast needed to bond with mortal races as Glint had, he no longer could, nor cared to.
I
Some
achieve
see,
things.
and the
I'm an
others
achiever.
tell me I must wait. That before the real work begins, the whole legacy must ripen and mature. I am ready now. Kraukatorg continues to grow in power, and my mother's death stands unavenged. But I am my mother's son. I will wait. I will serve the glorious purpose she and the Forgotten set for me. Though the snakes and their golden servants speak as though it is their purpose, and Glint nearly lent it her name. So in her name, I will act. Until the full legacy is ready, I will contain Kraukatorg and cull its branded horde.
Okay, so we get some more information on Blast. Not only the crystals, but these pedestals. Just like, okay, the music, one hand, the music is still in this like Balthazar mode, and it's kind of annoying. Hopefully it'll change. Soon. Come on, Sadazidi.
Intruder!
Oh no. Oh, it's a Forged Sentry. Nice. Let's kill this Forged Sentry, and then it's on the way. Gotta run.
History is mine.
Ooh, no, that did a lot of damage. I need to heal, actually.
That feels good. Strong.
2-9. Torch. Just gonna use the final blast of burning. It's really interesting to see another Exalted in Path of Fire. I mean, I had a feeling at some point they'd have to, like, introduce the Exalted again.
Damaged during Joko and Balthazar's attack.
You're in luck because the commander is good at smashing things.
My only thing is that because some people might not have Hearthorns and they just have Path of Fire, we might not ever be able to go back to the Egg Chamber for the story. Oh,
more to explore.
Cool. The hall discovered. Activate. Ooh, cutscenes.
The millennia-long Elder Dragon cycle is one of feast and famine. Ravenous they rise, sated they sleep. Glint and the Forgotten set out to break this cycle of extremes and to restore true balance. But when 2 Elder Dragons were unexpectedly eliminated from the cycle at one time, we believe it created a void. A void that caused the system to break down and the collapse to begin. The hope was that Glint's legacy would stabilize the cycle. We theorize these vacancies must be filled with entities that circulate and share magic rather than hoard it. Only then will the balance of magic truly become stable. Only then will Glint's legacy achieve its ultimate purpose.
That was beautiful. Okay, so I apologize if the audio is a bit
Plans of
quiet.
Glint are more important than we thought. Balthazar only sees them as a means to gaining power, but they could be instrumental in restoring the natural balance.
If you are, in fact, the true protector of Glint's legacy, then it's up to you to stop Balthazar from taking her.
You must not take Aurine.
But know that he will let nothing deter him from his goal of killing the Crystal Dragon.
Timey, get a message to Ritlock, Kanak, and Casimir. There's a spire south of the skimmer camp, tall enough for Keel's airship to moor. Tell them to meet me there.
Ooh.
Commander, you must leave, now.
Oh no, what's
I
happening?
can feel the Forged approaching. If you are able to find Kesho, then I failed to adequately conceal the entrance. I must close the entrance forever. This portal will allow you to return safely to the surface.
But what about you?
No,
I
not
will keep my
Sadazini.
pledge to protect this sacred place with my life. I am at peace. Farewell, Commander.
No, Sadazi. Don't go. I loved you. No, he was so cool. Thank you so much for being an awesome Exalted. Oh, I feel so bad now. I don't want him to go. Come with us. We have your friends. We have other Exalted. Why can't you just close the portal from the inside? Ugh. Okay. Anyway. That was awesome.